everyone. Bridget Patton with Soul Massages. Just tuning in with all of you and answering some of the questions and some of the topics that people had said that they would like some guidance on. So here I am talking about personal and professional growth. And first of all, I just want to let everybody know that I do go into depth on how to achieve these things in my 8-week course that I'm launching on June 23rd. So if anybody is interested about that, please send me a PM or comment on this video and I can talk to you about what all that entails. Anyway, so I just want to throw it out there and help everybody keep in mind that our focus determines our reality. And what that means is before anything is actually created in the physical reality, what thoughts we're having and what emotions are coming up in our bodies are going to translate out and draw in and attract. I know I've talked about this before, going to attract it into our reality so that we can grow spiritually, because the whole purpose of our journey here is to be living from our heart space. And when we're living only from our minds, it prevents us from actually creating and living the life that we would like to be living. So if it feels like your priorities are out of whack and you feel that intuitively, just realize that that's a prompting to get more connected to your heart. And there's so many things that we can do in order to achieve that. Getting out in nature is one of the best things that you could possibly do. Just getting in a quiet space, not really talking about like being outside. I'm talking about really going in to the earth where there's, no houses around, there's no other people, because then you're not getting distracted by other people's energy and other people's emotions, and you can really tune into yourself and what is going on inside of you. And this can really help you realize the contrasts in your day-to-day life, because when you're running from one thing to the other and everything is total chaos all the time and you're so busy and you're thinking about the next thing that you need to do and how do I get here and blah blah blah, well, what ends up happening is you forget why you're here and what the purpose is in this world. And taking time out in nature is a really great way to start to find the beauty in your everyday life again. And even just taking your kids, if you have children, out in nature and just not having any expectations, just seeing where the day leads you. These are some really powerful things to do to reconnect with yourself. And then as far as finding the beauty in everything, even things that you don't like, one thing that I really like to teach my clients is contrast is important. It's important to know what you like and what you don't like. And it's absolutely okay to give yourself permission to not like things. I'm like, nobody loves all the same things. And that's okay, because each person is brought here to spend a certain amount of energy loving certain things. And that's what we focus on. We focus on the things that we do love and give ourselves permission to let go of the things that we don't like, things that drain our energy, or limit them. Put a really big limit on the amount of time that you are spending each day, each month, each week. Just really tuning in and paying attention to where your energy is going each day. And as far as intention setting goes, really all of these other things that I talked about before, getting out in nature, having the contrast and connecting with your heart, the intention setting gets a lot easier when you're in that space first. And you start to have a lot more clarity around what direction you want to set your intention. If you are cluttered and you are chaotic and busy, the last thing you want to be doing is setting an intention. Because what's going to happen is you're going to draw in a whole bunch of stuff that you absolutely do not want to be dealing with every day. So just getting clear, getting in, connected to your heart space, that's what you want to do before you set an intention. And then what you're going to do is you're going to dream the biggest dream you ever had in your life. I mean, you are going to really reach and stretch as far as you possibly can in your imagination. And then the next day, you're going to let it expand more. And the day after that, you're going to let it grow more. Each day, it keeps expanding as your awareness expands, as your consciousness expands. And then what happens is you get to a point where you realize no matter how big you dream, there's always going to be something bigger that the universe can give you when we surrender and when we are open to receive. So understanding that, having that big why are you doing it? And I'm not talking about, oh, I want to get a brand new car. I'm not even talking about, paying off debt or anything like that. I'm talking about, you want more family time. You want to spend time traveling, just things like that, things that really fill your soul up. And that is what will allow you to dream the biggest dream that you ever had. Hopefully this helps, and I look forward to hearing more questions and more feedback from you guys, because it helps me become a better facilitator and a better teacher, and it also helps me reach more people, because this message needs to get out, and we need to just be shifting our perspective. And the more people that are joining in and synchronizing with these kinds of messages, the faster we will shift the reality on the planet. Thank you so much for watching. I love all of you. Have a beautiful evening.